In this episode of Coming Soon to Cincinnati, Cincinnati Public Radio wants to build a $26 million radio studio in the heart of Evanston, a very quickly growing urban community in Cincinnati. The University of Cincinnati is working on plans for a $70 million practice facility for its NCAA athletes. And TQL, Cincinnati's largest private company, is planning to invest another almost $80 million into the area, creating 1,000 new job positions for Cincinnati Metro residents. We're going to dive into all of this stuff right now. What's up, it's Victor Pham, your Cincinnati Realtor. If you're new to this channel, we talk about all things Cincinnati. We talk about all things real estate. So if you want to know what it's like to live, work, eat, play, and chill in Cincinnati and the Cincinnati suburbs, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that notification bell so that way I can keep you up to date. I'm helping people buy and sell real estate all the time. So if you're in the market to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in Cincinnati or any of the suburbs around Cincinnati, feel free to reach out to me. I'm sure I can help you as well. And as always, remember, when it comes to houses in Cincinnati, you can always call Vic. So it looks like Cincinnati Public Radio is being approved to begin construction on the proposed two-story, 30,000 square foot radio station on a lot they recently purchased in Evanston. In the last 3 years since the housing boom, there's been a lot of development in the Evanston area, which is once mainly an urban area, but it's seen some big transformations, new constructions, and new homes being renovated all over the place. Evanston's location is very ideal, being very close to the highways, adjacent to both Uptown, Norwood, and very close to the downtown region. So understandably, the site location for the radio station makes sense. The radio station is supposed to feature a podcast studio, which is free to the general public. I think that's super cool. I might actually be taking advantage of that myself. Their expectation is that the new facility will provide a lot of collaboration and creative projects with the city of Cincinnati and the community of Evanston. So $26 million is the estimate on that construction, and it's expected to take about 15 months. So we'll probably see that sometime in the year 2024 if they move forward on it. And it is expected to produce about $2.5 million in payroll per year. Secondly, the University of Cincinnati's $70 million practice facility idea seems to be a go as well. We are expected to see final plans on that unveiled later this year, which is probably just in time, seeing as the college just recently switched divisions. 2023 will be their first year in the Big 12, which, if you know anything about NCAA sports, you know that that is a very competitive division, much more competitive than the one they were just in. I think it was called the American Conference. But it's a big switch for the college, and I would imagine some increases in ticket prices as well, and much more endorsements for the school, which is probably how they can afford a $70 million practice facility for college sports. I don't even think the Bengals facility was that much. I think it was like $30 million, and it was just an inflatable bubble.
$30 million bubble.
But this is still big news for the University of Cincinnati, having one of the most competitive Division I sports programs in all of college sports. I'm assuming it's going to be utilized for all the sports teams and not just football, because that's what they seem to be highlighting in the early talks of the facility, is just football. But we'll find out more hopefully on that later this year. And lastly, Total Quality Logistics, or TQL, is the local company that endorsed Cincy's professional soccer stadium, TQL Stadium. They announced that they are investing another $78 million into the Cincinnati region, expanding the company and creating an additional 1,000 jobs for Cincinnati Metro residents, which is awesome. That's a ton of jobs. TQL is Cincinnati's largest private company and a leader in international freight and logistics. They just increased their headcount from 5,500 to 8,400 only a year ago. This expansion, they are saying, will add about another $60 million a year in payroll. So that looks like it will be a good stimulator for the economy here in Cincy. So if you're in the logistical field in Cincinnati that's related to you, might want to check that one out. I'll keep you updated on any big changes to these stories, as well as keep you up to date on any developing stories about what's going on here in Cincy. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in Cincinnati or any of the suburbs around Cincinnati, feel free to reach out to me. I'm glad to help you with that. Check out those videos over there if you want to know more about living in Cincinnati, Ohio. See you next time, and remember, when it comes to houses in Cincinnati, you can always call Vic.